Hello guys, it is Dylan. Today I'll be reviewing all my diecasts from last year for NASCAR. All the next gens and to Xfinity. So first of all, we have William Byron's Exalta car from last year, and these are all NASCAR Authentics. Sorry, there's a paint chip because I dropped it. But there's William Byron. Then we have Austin Dillon's test car from last year. And this at Daytona. There's Dillon. We have Kyle Larson's HendrickCars.com car from last year. Not defending champion, 2021 champion. He was the champion last season. That he came in last season. But he's won Sunday's race at Martinsville. Well, yesterday's race. Oh.
No, honey, I gave him gas when I came home.
Larson.
I don't know what that is anymore.
What?
I love a little morning cycle. Like eyes closed, morning kisses, you just look the same kind of thing.
And then Ty Dillon's
I definitely don't know what one of those are.
gang car from last year that he ran at the Bristol Dirt Race.
I know how to tie restraints now, buddy.
What?
I know how to tie restraints now.
Okay.
Yeah, I have both Dillon boys from last year, Ty and Austin.
Real quick.
And then I got his teammate Eric Jones. This is when they were petty GMS. I really can't wait till they come out with this year's NASCAR Authentics for the 75th anniversary. But there's the U.S. Air Force. Then we got Daniel Suarez's Tootsie's car for Trackhouse.
Wanna fuck? Why do you have to say it like that? It's supposed to be a magical moment. Hocus pocus, let me stroke it.
So
We used to text each other that all the time. What the fuck? Kids are weak, so.
So?
and then there's Cole Custer's Haas Tooling Ford from last year.
Men love sex until they meet a female who likes to fuck 6 times a day.
Oh,
Sounds like fun to me.
and I there's that. And then we got, sorry. Then we have the defending, well, not defending, well, yeah, he is the defending Daytona 500 winner from last year. Austin Cindric is Freightliner E Casagata car from last year that he ran at the Clash last year, and some races he ran at Vegas last year in the playoffs.
No, not even. What is wrong with you, Mom? She's just reading stuff.
But yeah,
Oh, so it's not Mom and that. Okay.
I'm hopefully that when they make NASCAR Authentics for this year, they're gonna probably make them Daytona 500 for the win of his car. The discount. Yes. And then we got Harrison Burton's Dex Imagining Ford from last year. Pretty nice. I mean, they're all beat up because I dropped them, but of course Harrison and Austin were both rookies last year. This year's your second full-time season. Then we have the most popular driver and last year's regular season champion, who just came back yesterday after the 6 race, after missing 6 races due to his leg injury. Chase Elliott. This is his Hooters car from last year. He ran this at Gateway and he ran this at Bristol in the playoffs. Wait, or I think you ran the other. No, I don't know, but I think you ran the Bristol, the Hooters night scheme. I don't know, but I don't have like the Napa one. This is the only one I have. Out of all the next-gen cars, I like the next-gen Camaro for NASCAR. So there's Mr. Elliott. And then Mr. Kyle Busch is 18 in Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing last season. This is his final season with Joe Gibbs before, obviously, this year he went to drive for Richard Childress for the 8 car he replaced Tyler Reddick. Like I said, the paint chip because I dropped him. Kyle Busch. I really like the Toyota Camry. But, so there's Kyle Busch. Then we have the man who's retiring after this season, Kevin Harvick. This is his gear wrench car from last season. I liked this car. I don't know. I know he ran this. What races did he run this in last year? I think. Phoenix. I know Auto Club. I know he ran this scheme at Auto Club this year, but I think he ran this at Sonoma last year. I don't know. Kevin Harvick. But I think after he retires this year, this is gonna go on. I'm gonna make a shelf with all of his cars that I have, and it's gonna be forever a champion on there with all of his cars from Childress and from Stuart Haas. So there's Kevin Harvick. And then there's Brad Keselowski's test car from last year. This is when he ran at Charlotte, not the Roval. He ran this at just the regular Charlotte Oval. So, yeah, this is his test car. Like I said, the window, the window right there is kind of bent in because, I dropped it. But I use these for races. I don't have my own stop motion, but I just use them for races. And, even though Austin Dillon and Brad Keselowski and our test cars, and Ricky Stenhouse, which I'll get to in a minute, they're just test cars. I still use them. And next we have Kyle Busch's teammate, Christopher Bell, who advanced to the championship war last year in this scheme, his DeWalt scheme. This is the only Christopher Bell scheme I have from last year. He only got 2 wins last year at New Hampshire and at Martinsville. He won he got 3 wins last year because he won at New Hampshire, then he won at the Roval, and then he won at Martinsville. And the Roval and Martinsville he won it in this scheme. And Martinsville is they get into the championship for it. So there's Christopher Bell. DeWalt the car. And then we got Dale Jr.'s Hellman's Xfinity car that he ran at Martinsville last year. Don't mind the paint chip because I dropped Junior when it was over in my shelf over there. But yeah, this is his only Xfinity start that he ran at Martinsville last year. And then we have another Kevin Harvick car. This is his Hunt Brothers car from last season. Stuart Haas. Then we got Alex Bowman's Ally car from last season. We got Bowman's Ally car from last season. Of course, he won at Vegas last season, and he didn't win any playoff races. I think. I do not know. And then we got the defending Daytona 500 winner for this year, Ricky Stenhouse. This is his test car for this year. Last year, he ran this at Daytona. So there's Kroger and there. And we got Ryan Blaney, his Libman Cleaners car from last year at Libman Menards. Since, what does that say? 1896. And the only Penske cars they have from last year are Laney and Cindric. Well, Harrison Burton for Wood Brothers, and then yeah, and then the last car is Josh Berry's Tire Pros car for the Xfinity Series for Dale Earnhardt Jr., the boss man. Josh Berry did make it to the championship 4. So there's, and that was my review of my diecast from last year. This is Dylan saying so long.